Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. We're still here in the Mystery Labyrinth, even though we have figured out the culprit behind the case involving Dr. Huesca's murder. It was, of course, Yako Furio, the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Tragic scenes played out. As we spoke with Vivian, we both found our resolve to do what we need to do to face the upcoming instability that's to come with the death of our dear chief. But one mystery remains. We're in an epilogue of sorts. Who wrote those threatening emails to Dr. Huesca and was his collaborator in terms of leaking information out of Amaterasu Corporation? There's a couple of people it could possibly be. It could be number one from the WDO. We haven't heard anything about this guy since the prologue. And surely he's got to come into play at some point, right? There's the possibility it's us, and we just don't remember because our memories were erased. Maybe it was Hellsmile who wrote those emails, because he's the only one capable of accessing that storage room where there's a bunch of files missing all of a sudden. I don't think it was Fink the Slaughter Artist, that's for sure. He's just a hired, I was going to say gun, but I don't see a gun on his person, just the F-knife that he uses to slash and stab people. So, without further ado, let's head into the dungeon. Shinigami, you ready to go? I'll follow you anywhere. Let's go, Master. I mean, the Mystery Labyrinth is falling apart, just very, very slowly. Yuma, find the truth, no matter what it takes. Well, with you by my side, Vivia, I know I can do it. Nice to see that you're no longer aloof, and you actually want to contribute towards finding the truth now. Hidden dungeon. Well, this looks promising.
Do you regret this, Yuma?
No. I think we gave the chief a proper send-off.
I've been thinking.
Whoa!
What the chief's soul said.
That was bright.
If you keep
Jesus.
that in mind while knowing who the true culprit
Hope
is,
you guys weren't watching that in the dark.
doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth?
He did.
Even though he was the culprit himself.
Why is that?
Maybe there's a hidden truth behind this case, and the chief wanted us to find it.
I think he concealed his involvement
There's some anonymous person involved.
for the peacekeepers,
Anonymous
basically.
is part of this case. They must have a motive for killing Dr. Huesca as well. The doctor knew about the secret dealings and was planning to flee from Kanai Ward by himself, after all.
That's why he locked himself up in the lab.
Maybe that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder.
Yes. It's unlikely the chief just happened to kill Dr. Huesca right as he was planning to flee.
If that's true, Anonymous isn't just involved in the case. They could be the mastermind.
Yeah, I was about to
Brain
say.
elements.
They could have orchestrated the entire thing.
Favorite color?
13th.
Why are you telling me that now?
It's not even in your top 10. That was a bit of useless trivia there.
Is already solved.
Well, when you put it that way, yes it is. Let's turn around, guys. Where's the exit?
All these crimes were committed by Yako on his own.
Who the hell is that?
Now, get out of here.
What was that voice?
Is there like a demon sleeping in here? Because let's just let him continue his slumber, eh?
Someone's trying to stop us from solving this mystery. Now we know. The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get out.
Who are you? The gray man from the Danganronpa comics?
Get out. Get out.
I'm trying to... Can I recognize that silhouette? He seems like a short ass.
Get out. 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 Get out.
I think he wants us to get out.
What's with this guy? Creepy.
Can you reap his soul, please? Immediately.
We can't let this stop us. There's one more truth still hidden here. We have to find it. We need to know why the chief committed this crime.
Is that Yomi Hellsmile's hair? I don't know. I mean, it's got to be something, right? Because our lives are in danger. Once we come out of the Mystery Labyrinth, something's got to give. to get us out of that hopeless situation.
Right. We'll figure this out.
Okay, unknown entity. Let's have a death match. Why won't he materialize? I wonder.
Get out.
Is that it? Okay. I guess the case is already solved.
Solved. Get out. Get out.
Oh my goodness. Do you know any other words? I think we have to repel. The case is solved. So many self-serving arguments. It's all made up. Use your powers of deduction and repel the contradiction. Okay. I will do just that. Come on. Show me the statement, and then show me your face right after.
That claim doesn't hold up.
Who are you?
No, it still isn't solved yet. I will discover who the mastermind is.
It's gotta be Hellsmile, right? It has to be. He's the one who could have taken advantage of Yako. And his hatred for Huesca? Maybe he figured it out by going through the files in the room only he can access.
I will solve every mystery. I will not turn away from the truth.
This one can't be as painful as the culprit's identity, right? Missing file, photo, death threat, lab map. I think the slaughter artist's knife.
Culprit. Everything is won by Yako alone.
Whoa, that became fast.
He hired Fink the slaughter artist. He prepared the murder weapon. He even killed the doctor.
Okay.
Yako acted alone. So what about this anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yako to Anonymous.
There's gotta be something. I think that's the one.
Say,
Just like the creep said, Fuzzhead killed the doctor.
Yeah.
I know. There's no doubt about that. But that's not all there is to this. Someone else was pulling the strings. We need to figure out who Anonymous is.
yeah, that's
Are there any clues? Let's check the solution keys. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Missing file, mostly old research logs. The storage room managed by Peacekeeper Director Yomi. Section of the files is missing. Whatever we didn't want the others to see. Has already been disposed of. Photo. Time to recognize death threat. Vivian's investigation. Never been a case where fake slaughter artists issued a death threat. Current case is special. Lab map. I mean, that's probably just Pick the slaughter artist using that to get around because he needs to know what the lab's like. The knife. Okay. What are we dealing with here? I'm thinking the lab map here, simply because this was hidden away along with the photo. This is all I have to go on, the lab map.
Anonymous.
That connects Yako to Anonymous. A very loose thread, admittedly. But let's see how this shakes out.
There's nothing connecting
There it goes.
Yako to
Okay, it was right. Because if it's a top secret file, how did Yako get his hands on it?
Chief Yako tried to hide this floor plan along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place.
How did he get it? Someone gave it to him.
This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
kill you.
Alright, I've heard those words before.
In the name of justice. Kill you.
Gee, you sound like you're on the verge of death yourself. Did you inhale some toxic gas? Ooh. Storage key. It's going to be storage key, right? Confidential documents. The door's locked. Only Peacekeeper Yomi has access to it.
None of this doesn't exist!
Only Hellsmile has that kind of desperation in his voice. Right?
Doesn't prove a damn thing! It has nothing to do with the doctor's murder! Yes. Anyone can find it!
Nope.
This is the truth.
Not at all. Only one person could have. There it is.
The floor plan the chief had was from the lab's storage.
But that room was locked. No one could enter it. It was completely sealed off.
Are we actually going to get to reap his soul? Does it work like this if he's just masterminding and not physically killing someone?
Only the director of the Peacekeepers had access. So, the only person who could have gotten that floor plan was...
And this makes sense why he was the mystery phantom we dealt with for the entirety of this mystery labyrinth, is because he didn't want us figuring out the truth.
Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
Not just because he was an antagonistic force, which is what I thought in the first place.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yako the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was you, the director of the Peacekeepers, Yomi Hellsmile.
Gotcha. But do I really gotcha?
Mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You instigated the chief to commit murder.
I never thought someone as empty as me could feel so much emotion.
Oh, you've done goofed now. You made Vivia angry. Okay? That never happens.
This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
Ooh, hell hath no fury than an angry Vivia Twilight, I'm sure.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the chief to murder? Answer me!
I'm not telling you anything, idiot.
Great.
Huh?
He doesn't have to.
So what if you figured it out? Who cares? It's too late now, you pathetic ingrates. Everyone died just as I planned. Now no one can stand in my way.
What do you mean by everyone?
No one can lay a hand on me.
Did you get rid of Makoto Magutsuchi as well?
You should be grateful. I'm cleaning up this city.
What did you say?
Master, I hate to admit it, but Yomi's right. You can't do anything to him here.
And he's about to plug a bullet between my eyes in the real world.
He manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes, but he wasn't the one who murdered the doctor. This mystery labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca. You can't punish Yomi.
Exactly. And he knows it. Look at his smug-ass face, that shit-eating grin.
Then what can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
All we can do is, as soon as we return to the real world, belt out the fact that he's responsible for leaking classified information.
We can't do anything. That's why I'm freaking out too.
You're freaking out? Oh god, now the world really is ending.
So, exposing the truth would be pointless? Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
Oh god, Vivia's gonna be like, well, I told you so.
The truth is meaningless. I'm in charge in Kanai Ward. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well? Yako Furio was a pain in the ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this moment. He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me. How stupid can you be?
Oh god. Are you saying you, like, lied about his motive? Perhaps he wanted revenge for the person in this photo and Huesca had nothing to do with it at all. He just was set up by Hellsmile to become a victim of Yako.
You'll pay for this.
Master, time's up. The Mystery Labyrinth is about to be destroyed.
Well, I was about to say now we know your true colors, but seriously, this is par for the course for you.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner, we might have been able to stop him.
It's too late now, okay? Not even Fubuki can take us back that far.
Still, I should be able to bring this memory back into the real world. I'll remember this confession. I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll interrogate him once we return to the real world.
Oof. Oh, speaking of, this is a curious question. What happens if we return to the real world from the Mystery Labyrinth? Right? Yako dies. What would happen if Fubuki used her time manipulation powers then and there? Right? Because time stops when we go into the Mystery Labyrinth. Would we undo all of our progress in the Mystery Labyrinth and his soul basically gets returned to him? Not that it really matters because he's a dying man anyway, but I was just thought about that. Like, could Fubuki actually reverse the entirety of a whole Mystery Labyrinth's progression with her time abilities?
It doesn't matter. I'll cover it all up.
So you haven't done it yet.
You're all nothing but scum beneath my feet. I'm untouchable. And now, I'm gonna dispose of you like the trash you are!
I can't wait for Makoto to like poke his head out from behind him going, well, I followed you in here. This is all the proof I need to realize you were the mole. Hell smile. We gotta go! God, this is Kokohead's most tragic hour. Hate to say you were right, Vivia, but you're right. Things are about to get a whole lot
Hurry
darker.
up. Execute these scumbags immediately. Criminals have no rights.
You will pay for this.
What's with that look? Are you seriously going to defy me? Well, I don't care. You're all going to die now.
This is real bad, Master. He's serious.
At least they haven't pulled the trigger yet, for some reason.
Director Yomi Hellsmile, we know all about your secret dealings with Dr. Weska.
Oof.
What? Did you say something? Maybe I'll kill the loudest one of you first. If you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you. Come on, who wants to be the first to die?
You're really taking your time killing us, huh?
Forget it. I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same time.
This guy isn't listening to a thing we say. If he was the real culprit, I'd boot kill him.
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Goodbye.
Someone gonna drop some gas through the vent
Hope
above?
You enjoy the worst nightmare of your life as you die.
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
There we go. Should've just pulled the trigger,
You.
dumbass.
I thought you went back to the surface. What are you doing here?
Well, Yomi, there's something I want you to see.
Uh-oh.
What do you think of this?
What's in it? I won't lie, that irked the hell out of me. Just shoot me in the face, damn it. Stop gloating,
How did you get that?
you moron.
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here.
Oh, well, shit.
Looks like someone's been cooking the books. You conspired with Dr. Weska and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other national enterprises.
Shouldn't have let him cook. Shouldn't have let him cook.
And with the money you obtained, you bribed the right people to control this city.
Lies! You made that all up! Hey! I don't care if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him, execute him, chop his head off, crush his skull!
In that order, sir?
What's wrong? Why are you just standing there?
Because that's what the script says. The script says we don't do anything. We don't shoot anyone. We just stand here and pose no threat.
If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty. Whoever kills them gets 100 million shin.
Sir?
Won't you obey me?
It's not in the script.
He's using false information to tear the Peacekeepers apart. You want that? You'll all be out of a job. Kanai Ward is better off without people like him. This city's fallen into ruin ever since he showed up. Now follow my orders. This city doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me, the great Yomi!
Yeah, you're doing a wonderful job controlling your subjects there, the great Yomi. If you can't even control 3 peacekeepers, what makes you think you can control this entire city?
I'm sorry, Director Yomi.
Oh.
This city doesn't belong to anyone.
Oh my god, she's not a cube!
You... Martina, you're alive?
Is Seth Burrows gonna come out here too?
Makoto stopped the execution order you issued. I am here today, thanks to him.
I'm his new sub.
Martina is right. Kanai Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Uh-oh. Veins are popping through his mask. You know he's mad.
Shinigami?
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for now.
Yeah. I mean, I think Vivi is actually just watching everything through his spectral projection form right now. Oh,
So,
it's the big guy.
You're on that freak's side now. I won't stand for this. You're a member of the Peacekeepers. I won't allow such insubordination!
You gonna order her execution again?
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent.
Oh.
You have the right to consult with a lawyer.
Well, she's got your Miranda rights, buddy.
What?
Your reign is over, Yomi Hellsmile. Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not be too rough. Even criminals have rights.
Damn it.
Interesting.
Damn you!
I like how these peacekeepers, sorry, go straight into action.
Mark my words, you masked bastard! Yomi Hellsmile will be back!
Yomi Hellsmile's about to become a cube.
And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces for taking everything from me! You're all dead. I'll kill every last one of you!
Charming.
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role in the Peacekeepers.
Oh. Where are you off to?
You don't have to.
I must. This is my way of taking responsibility as his accomplice. Well, Chief Executive Makoto, I hope you will see to the rest.
Alright, well, that's that.
Sorry for causing so much trouble. That should settle things for now.
God, you make it sound like it was just like a mini racket that took place here, okay? My life was in danger, I think. Possibly. They took a long time to shoot me, but still.
What's going on?
While the Peacekeepers had their hands full with the lab incident, I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around. And there, I found this file.
What, was it under his pillow? God.
It's all thanks to you.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
I know. Came close, I think.
That was really dangerous. I thought you were done for, Master.
Nah, we're fine. Are we just gonna leave
Makoto
his
showing
body
up really
there?
saved us. Though it seems like he was using me and the others.
Just like Yako was.
Let's give him a piece of our minds.
In a second. Vivia, you alright?
Oh,
Sorry. Didn't realize we weren't done talking. Are you okay, Vivia? I'll manage. I might have died if he hadn't shown up. Yeah, well, depends how much longer we would have had to wait. Can we just run out of here? Nope, we can't. It's locked. But imagine if we could. We just...
Yuma,
I understand you're in a hurry, but can you hear me out for a bit?
Say,
Master, what are you going to do? He hasn't even turned around to look at me. He's expecting me to come back. Okay, let's go back. Alright, I'll hear you out. What do you got to say for yourself? Sorry, Dr. Huesca. We'll deal with your body in a bit.
I'm sorry about what happened to Chief Yako.
It's okay. It is what it is.
With Yomi gone, there's a change in the winds of Kanai Ward. Even through the endless downpour, I will rebuild this city from the ground up. Because I love this city more than anyone else.
Right.
I see.
By the way, how did your investigation at the secret lab go? Did you find what you were looking for?
No?
You know, the so-called immortal monster, the homunculus.
No, I didn't find anything.
I was a bit preoccupied, thank you very much, being your decoy.
Maybe homunculi are just rumors. But let me know if you'd still like help in your search.
You passive-aggressive bitch.
If it's within my power, I'll permit you detectives to search anywhere in Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
If it's within your power, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, I need to get going. You should return to your friends.
I can imagine they're all bawling their eyes out right now. I better tell them the truth.
I'm sure they're worried about you.
plus, you need to tell everyone what happened to Fuzzhead.
Yeah. I think Desahiko's gonna be devastated. I mean, they're all gonna be devastated, but... yeah, they're all gonna take it really hard.
Oh, one more thing. I have a gift for you, my friend. To express my gratitude.
Thanks.
A gift?
Kanai Ward will be reborn, thanks to you.
I haven't done anything.
No, that's not true. Please, accept the gift. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, but don't open it yet. It's a bit of a surprise.
Open it when I'm about 100 feet away, alright? It's a bomb.
Sure. Okay.
See you later.
Couldn't even see me through his mask. He waved the wrong way.
Look, he's back!
Guys. Alara, please.
Are you alright? We saw a bunch of peacekeepers heading that way.
Well, how did the investigation go?
Not the greatest.
The case is closed.
Closed? Really?
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Now the Chief can rest without any regrets.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, depending on what exactly his motive was for killing Dr. Huesca.
Rest? Wait. Do you mean the Chief? Wait, you're joking, right?
Sorry. Damn, it's the music again.
He passed away quite a while ago.
Oh, was she keeping up appearances just until we came back? Alara.
I was hoping he would live until Yuma and the others returned, but there was nothing we could do.
A while ago? And that means he was dead before the mystery labyrinth.
Huh.
No, it can't be. Chief Yako, please, tell me you're only sleeping.
This is too sad, man.
I will turn back time now, so please, open your eyes.
Fubuki, please, just leave it.
Stop it. There's no need to keep pestering the Chief.
But...
I wish I could do something too. But he's dead. As a detective, you should understand that.
I'm sorry, guys.
Don't sob like a baby. I want to cry too, but...
Oh god, it's contagious.
Was he already dead? Or was it due to the mystery labyrinth? We'll never know.
Does it matter either way?
I think I'll head home now. My business here is done.
So cold-hearted. As usual. He's like an emotionless robot.
That's because his heart is already broken, this ego. That's him putting on the best brave face he can, and it's not even a very brave one.
Vivia. We should head back too. With the chief, of course.
The spot.
Master, how long are you gonna let this get you down?
I'm in mourning, okay? God damn.
I know you're shocked that Fuzzhead was the culprit. But you and I solved it together, so shouldn't we be celebrating?
It's not the fact that we solved the case. We lost a friend, you know?
Solved it? Yes, we did learn the truth. But it didn't resolve anything.
On the contrary, we got Hellsmile put away.
What's the point of solving something if it doesn't save anyone? In the end, we still don't know why the chief did it.
I think you've just set your standards way too high. You always expect to save someone at the end of the day, right? Every other case we've had is because someone's been framed, and then we swoop in and save the day, more or less. And that didn't happen this time. It's not going to happen every time. Not every truth will save someone. In fact, there's a lot of truth that will damn someone.
How could you even consider it solved?
I understand why you're upset. Alright, I'll leave you alone for now.
Thank you, Shinigami. Looks like you're tagging out.
Yuma? I thought you'd be here.
Yep. What are you doing here?
Kurumi.
I just promised I'd give him some alone time!
Oh, God. Not now, you two. I mean, it's just Shinigami, really, because Kurumi can't see her.
Are you sure you should be walking around alone at this hour?
I heard about Chief Yako. Hey, Yuma. Did we make a mistake? If we didn't try to find that secret lab, maybe Chief Yako would still be alive.
I don't know if what we did was right or wrong. But either way, I think it would have ended like this eventually.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you've returned safely.
Given that he went through the toxic gas to kill Huesca, his mind was made up, right? I think that softens the blow a lot. The fact that he went in to kill Huesca, knowing he was going to die doing so, and the fact that we didn't have to kill him with our own hands. He basically resigned himself to death. That definitely makes this easier. Imagine if he just killed Huesca and expected to get away with it, and we went into that mystery labyrinth, that would have been a whole lot more heartbreaking. Not that I wish for that. It's already hard enough.
Thank you.
To tell the truth, while you were at the lab, I looked into Chief Yako's past a bit.
Huh?
I was just curious. Do you remember that talk on the submarine?
To me, this town is my life. My bitter past, my fun memories, they're all right here.
I do remember this conversation.
I just wanted to protect the happiness I found within arm's reach. But it wasn't easy. It was too much for me to handle on my own. And as a result, I lost everything. I was an empty shell until you all came along.
In short, the chief lost his wife 4 years ago. She was a researcher at Amaterasu's lab.
Yep, makes sense.
The chief's wife was an Amaterasu researcher?
On top of that, his wife's death was declared an accident. But there seems to be more to the story. At the time, the lab's head researcher was suspected of leaking technological information. It was the chief's wife that blew the whistle. If what she said was true, he would have been removed.
I see.
But on the day before the commission came to investigate, an experiment went wrong and exploded, killing her.
It's obvious that someone was trying to silence her.
Yeah. Chief Yako probably suspected that too. He was conducting his own investigation.
Kokohead, you forget you're in Kanai Ward, okay? The peacekeepers make up whatever truth is convenient.
In the end, I don't know what conclusion he reached.
So that's who the chief wanted to protect most. It's what he meant when he said he lost everything.
And the person his wife accused was... Weska.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Weska.
Do you know who that is?
Yep.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. It's getting late. Let's head back to the detective agency. The chief's final words. I think they were actually meant for himself.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
He eulogized himself.
But I think he was wrong. Because everyone is mourning you, Chief. Chief, I've made up my mind. No matter how cruel it may be, I will expose the truth hidden in this city.
What is hidden in this city? What's Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? God damn it.
Hey, did you come up with this dish yourself? I've never had anything so tasty.
Is this a code word or something?
Thank you. Cooking is all I'm really good at, after all.
Are you hungry? Can I make you something at the agency?
Deja vu.
Well, I guess I haven't eaten in a while.
What? This Splatty is gonna mix something dangerous into your food. I suggest you stay far away.
Well, if I make my own food, it's probably more lethal. So let's get someone else to do it, eh?
Alright. What should I make? I need to cheer you up.
Maybe my go-to lunch, combination fried rice. That'd be handy. Livia? You alright?
I'll go on ahead and make something in the kitchen.
She seems rather considerate. She's a nice girl.
I like how we all have raincoats except for you.
Yeah.
I wish you'd be more considerate to me.
Show that you deserve to be considered, okay? Instead of interrupting my morning. How about that? Alright, well, I guess we can disembark. Not that we can
Aren't you gonna
really
talk
go
to that
anywhere.
anemic vampire?
I will in a second. I'm just taking a look around. I mean, I'm
By
sure
the
I can't go
way-
anywhere. Are you sure you want to brush off that anemic vampire? He looks like he wants to talk.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, let's go see what that anemic vampire wants to say. Hey, buddy.
Yuma, does light shine into your world now that you've obtained the truth?
Well, I found my conviction. Does that count?
I don't know. It's like you said. I feel as though the world's ended. I tried so hard to find the truth. Should I not have done that?
You should ask yourself that tomorrow. the you of tomorrow will have an answer for the you of today.
Okay, I like that.
As usual, I'm not quite sure what you mean, Vivia.
I think he means to say we grow wiser every day. Once we get some sleep and file away our memories of what happened today, we'll have a better grasp of how we want to handle it.
What's that?
It was hidden in the drawer of the chief's desk. It seems like a letter from Anonymous.
Aha.
Anonymous? You mean Yomi?
Probably had the map inside of it as well.
Of course, he didn't know Anonymous was Yomi. This letter mentioned the truth behind his wife's death 4 years ago.
Should we be reading this out in the rain?
The truth?
It describes how Dr. Weska conspired to murder her. The facts were laid out, cold and calculated. I wonder, how did the chief feel when he read it?
Numb, I bet.
It's not hard to imagine him burning with a desire for revenge against Dr. Weska. By the way, this letter arrived right after I was dispatched to Kanai Ward. In other words, the motive and means were both in the chief's hands.
So the letter was the trigger.
Timing was pretty spot on.
In my ghost form, I've seen the chief staring at this letter in secret many times. Back then, I didn't know what he was reading, but I know the chief was thinking about it constantly. Perhaps the map of the lab was sent together with this letter.
That's what I was thinking.
If so, then it was a total setup.
I'm sure the chief deeply regretted using our fortes as part of his crime. Or maybe that's just the truth I seek. Maybe it's nothing more than wishful thinking.
Well, we'll never know, buddy. So feel free to apply it to your headcanon, right?
You might be right. I think the chief wavered back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people think Vivia is cold-hearted, but I think he cared deeply for the chief.
He was willing to slit my throat to protect him, so yeah, I think he did.
He really did admire him.
Well, I think he's terrible at showing it. He needs to work on his facial expressions at the very least.
By the way, Yuma, Yomi definitely was the mastermind who worked in the shadows to put this together.
Right?
With that aside, there's one more person I'm curious about.
You mean Makoto Kagutsuchi? I know. Do you think it was a coincidence he brought me to the lab today? Or... Oh, the phone.
Who's ringing at this hour?
It's a call from the WDO. We should go back inside.
I know about
Well.
Yako Furio.
You return, oh great number one.
Who could have suspected that a proud detective of the WDO would commit murder?
Where the hell did those sunglasses come from?
He doesn't know anything.
If only the World Detective Organization had sent support to Kanai Ward sooner.
Stop it. There's no point in saying that now.
I can hear you. Enough idle talk. The only thing a detective must do is solve cases.
Sorry to cut you off. Your glasses were there all along, I was just blind.
Concentrate on solving mysteries. Emotions will only shackle you as a detective. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Right.
I know you're suffering from the loss of your chief, but the investigation must continue. Until Kanai Ward's ultimate secret is revealed, the great global mystery will never be solved. These are heavy responsibilities. It demands your complete attention.
In that case, please tell us. What is the great global mystery?
I can't tell you, it's a mystery.
Many master detectives have already been killed. Keeping us in the dark could lead to more deaths. Like what happened to our chief.
Very well. The great global mystery is a mass kidnapping case.
Okay. Mass kidnapping case.
Huh? Kidnapping?
Yes, countless people from around the world have been kidnapped and taken to Kanai Ward.
Oh.
We are searching for the heinous criminal responsible.
Heinous criminal? Lots of people have been taken to Kanai Ward?
But where could they gather that many people in this city?
Well, I have an idea.
Huh? Seriously?
Halara seems to know something. You'd better go have a chat, Master.
Oh, you bet I will.
Hey,
Emotions will only interfere with uncovering the truth, right? I'm sure Yuma feels the same way right now. Yeah, it does make it a hindrance, I suppose, but we need our emotions, damn it. Where could they be gathering people in this city? I got no clue. Any ideas of a place like that, my man? Well, let's see what Halara has to say.
No way.
If the World Detective Organization had sent support, perhaps the chief would not have died. Does number one believe even that sort of emotion should be discarded? Well, he didn't make it to number one by being nice, I suppose.
The restricted area. They could gather all the kidnapped people there.
Of course.
You're right. That would be the perfect place to hide them.
I was planning on discussing it later, but there is some new information about that place. It appears that the restricted area does in fact have a corpse disposal facility.
Handy.
However, there are lots of rumors about the restricted area. For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where bodies from Kanai Ward are dumped off. What? That rumor was true?
Are they feeding the homunculi there?
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily due to the humidity from the rain, so they are quick to retrieve bodies.
Unless your name is Dr. Huesca, in which case you're left lying on the lab floor for about 2 days.
The corpses are then loaded onto trucks and transported to the restricted area for disposal. But that process is managed by a department with a handful of people working directly for Amaterasu's CEO. On top of that, they are only involved in transportation. They aren't aware of what happens afterwards.
Don't tell me, like, Makoto's some sort of eldritch horror. Like, behind his mask, he's got, like, tentacles and a long-ass tongue that he needs to feed on corpses or something?
How the bodies are buried and who buries them is a mystery.
all of this secrecy around the burials. It's suspiciously cautious.
The CEO is that Makoto guy, right? Does he have something to do with the corpse burials?
But how is the global kidnapping case related to a corpse disposal facility?
I know! They are forcing the kidnapped people to bury the bodies!
No.
I doubt it. Why bother kidnapping just for that?
Anyway, there's definitely something happening in the city. Something sinister.
We just don't know what it is.
While we're at it, perhaps I should share the information I've obtained as well.
Guys, we should be collaborating from the get-go, okay? Not just deciding, yeah, now's the time to do it.
Huh? You got something too?
Everyone's putting in the work. Oh no, let's turn around.
I sure wish we'd gotten the whole story right away.
Right?
I don't know if it has anything to do with what's going on here, but while I was using spectral projection to search for the secret lab, I kept hearing about a strange rumor in town. There's a taboo among Kanai Ward's residents, something they must never discuss in front of outsiders.
Oh?
Taboo?
He's probably the only one who could have learned that. I doubt anyone would mention it in front of detectives.
So what was it about?
The Blank Week Mystery.
The Blank Week Mystery now.
The Blank Week Mystery?
Unfortunately, all I know is its name, and that it's taboo to mention it in Kanai Ward.
What, like a week is missing from everyone's lives or something?
Huh? That's it? I don't get it.
Well, it does sound ominous. Maybe it has something to do with the mass kidnapping and the restricted area.
But all we have to go on is the term.
And no one wants to talk about it.
The Blank Week Mystery is taboo in Kanai Ward.
Like how number one's just chilling out there.
has heard about it. I should ask her after this meeting with number 1.
She's an informant who may be hiding information. If that's true, we'll have to torture the info out of her.
No, I don't think we need to do any torture.
The great global mystery in the restricted area. The blank week mystery.
The Kanai Ward's great secret.
And a heinous criminal pursued by the WDO. After coming this far, we're still discovering more mysteries. How are they all connected?
They're really piling up now.
What is going on in Kanai Ward?
Detectives, listen closely. If this case is ignored, then more people shall end up becoming the victims of this criminal. The only ones who can stop it, the only ones are us detectives. The World Detective Organization will never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed, understand? We are aiming, as always, for a perfect solution.
Okay, perfect solution it is.
As long as I'm involved in this investigation, I will be the one to guide us toward finding that perfect solution. Our moment of truth is finally at hand.
Uh-oh.
Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mystery.
Well, I knew he was going to die at the end of that speech somehow.
What's going on?
What was that flash?
Number 1, I heard an explosion. What's that? Another branch.
Wait, what? Is he talking?
Alright, give me the video feed.
We bring you breaking news. The WDO headquarters has been struck by a terrorist bombing. Here's live footage from the scene. You can see the fierce fire consuming it.
What the heck?
For those of you just tuning in.
Terror attack?
Hold on. The World Detective Organization? No way. Impossible.
What is this? What is happening?
We're on our own.
This is...
What's happening? Ah! The gift!
What is
I knew it!
this?
I knew I should have opened it right in front of his face! Kurumi, no!
Must
Stay in the kitchen!
It's gas. Everyone, hold your...
Alara, you can't be saying that when everyone's already passed out.
Die someday.
Hey, Master!
Oh yeah, we're friends. We're friends, Makoto. Best buddies.
Master!
Giving me gas. As a gift. Son of a bitch. The Imperfect Insider. Well, that's chapter 4 wrapped up. Can only imagine what's coming up next. S for judgment. Uh-oh. We're slipping. A for stamina. Hey, we still got an S. I'll take that. Skill up, baby.